Attracting the right buyer is where our marketing is geared towards. Our phones ring off the hook for buyers that want to buy homes this way.
All right, guys, welcome back to the VIP Financial Ed channel. Sitting in a very familiar position here because we wanted to cut another video. This is the third of our Little Pink Houses of America video series with Mr. Michael Mathe here. Michael and I have been friends now for a few years, and I just think what they offer is really revolutionary. It's uniquely special in so many different ways. So I have a lot of questions, and I know you guys have a lot of questions, which is why I want to continue to kind of keep the camera turned on so that we can capture some of the responses that Michael's giving to me as I'm probing further. And one of the questions that I had was, how does this vary from the We Buy Ugly Houses franchise that I've seen for a lot of years? And I'm sure you guys have seen the billboards because it's a pretty big organization and they've been doing it a long time. And I just wasn't really sure. Is there a comparison to be made there?
Yeah, fair question. We actually get it a lot. A lot of people that come across us will say, well, aren't you guys just like HomeVestors or We Buy Ugly Houses? Obviously, they've been around for a long time. They've got a lot of brand recognition out there. I think when
those are two separate companies though, right? HomeVestors and We Buy Ugly Houses, or is that the same?
The same.
Okay.
Yeah, one and the same. But when they hear a kind of business opportunity or soon-to-be franchise out there, they automatically put us up against HomeVestors, and that really couldn't be further from the truth. We, all due respect to HomeVestors, but they call themselves out as We Buy Ugly Houses.
True. Yeah.
They're targeting really sellers, so they're targeting distressed properties that they can buy at a deep discount. They're dealing with low-end housing. They go out and help their franchisees secure financing. They're going in and rehabbing the house in most cases. So that's not what we do. We're dealing in pretty homes, not distressed properties, higher price points, and most importantly is the folks that are working with us are not having to go out and secure financing to do anything to these homes. They're move-in ready, not distressed. So completely different.
Totally different demographic, totally different property type.
Absolutely.
The only real similarity here being real estate based franchise model, right? Is that the tie to get? Is that the tie-in?
That's the only tie-in. So their marketing is geared exclusively towards buying homes. Our marketing is geared towards attracting buyers. Getting inventory is just not difficult for us. Of course, wouldn't call it easy. It takes work, but we can get inventory in any market in the country. Attracting the right buyer is where our marketing is geared towards. Our phones ring off the hook for buyers that want to buy homes this way. They've got to be the right fit for us though, meaning they've got to have the significant down payment. They've got to have financial skin in the game in order for them to be right fit for us. If they have that, we've got a blueprint for them to successfully follow throughout a short window of time with a national lender to help them get more.
That's the end buyer.
Correct.
Right, and that's where I'm always trying to make sure I'm keeping my understanding of this straight, right? Because you're talking about two different folks. So we're talking hypothetically, a listener here on our channel says, I'm looking for more cash flow. I want to diversify my income streams. I'm looking for an easy entry point with few barriers, if possible. This appeals. Now, if that's them, they then are seeking that end buyer who has the capital and the down payment in order to get into the property, correct?
That is absolutely correct.
So again, they're basically, you're selling the contract.
That's exactly right.
Okay. All right. So I guess that clears that up, guys. If you had any questions regarding how Little Pink Houses varies from We Buy Ugly Houses, then that should hopefully at least give you guys some perspective as to the differences between. If you haven't checked out the first and second video of this series yet, I'll make sure we throw that in the description below. So make sure you check those links out, get to know who Michael is, get to know this opportunity. It sounds to me like this could be an extremely realistic way of somebody going out there and pulling an extra $10,000 to $30,000 per month, folks, per month. That's if you wanted to put in part-time hours. You want to put in part-time hours and you want to work somewhere near that 10 hours per week mark. You might even be able to get away with 1 or 2 investment deals every quarter instead of every month, at which point, who knows, you might be able to pull an extra 60 or even 100 or more each year into that cash flow that we're growing here and stacking on this channel. And just imagine what you can do with that extra money. Be sure to check out the other videos that we're launching here this week, because we're going to be talking a lot about Dan Locke's philosophy on gaining wealth. What are some of the percentages that he talks about? I think it's a really spectacular way of you guys managing your budgeting. We're going to get into some of what the Fed says you should be doing as far as your investment portfolios and how to split that stuff up. And all of that really ties directly into what Michael is teaching here through this series. So guys, if you haven't yet reached out to them for a conversation to find out how this may or may not be a fit for you, be sure you send an email to pink@vipfinancialeducation.com. Again, we'll throw all those links in the description below. In order to stay eligible for our contests here on the channel, we've given away thousands of dollars already this year in Amazon gift cards. We had a grand prize winner that was flown out here to Denver, Mr. Robert Glover Bricks. In order to be an eligible candidate yourself for the ongoing contest, you want to make sure you're a subscriber and drop a thumbs up here on this video. So make sure you're liking all these videos. Guys, what do you think? Throw a comment below. You like what you're hearing here as far as this opportunity? What would be some of your concerns? I want to hear from you skeptics too, right? Why are you skeptical? Why would you choose not to do this if it really does present all the possibilities that we're hearing here from Michael? Is it just simply that you're too busy? Because it would boil down then to just a time factor, right?
Right.
No other real case against this so far that I'm hearing. So what are some of your concerns? What are some of the things you're excited about? And also, what are you waiting for? Get on the computer and send these guys an email and get in touch as soon as possible. Make sure you throw your contact information to the body of the email so that these guys can reach out to you, and they'll do so punctually. So we're looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Until we see you on the next video, make it an awesome day today, and take care.